Hey, this is David Israelson with Bedrock Realty. Thanks for joining us again with our All About Austin series. Again, I am a Austin real estate broker, and I am here to assist you in any way possible. But wanted to tell you about one of the most luxurious and coolest neighborhoods in the city of Austin. That neighborhood is Tarrytown, and it is awesome. It's within spitting distance of downtown. You can see here on the map that it goes from Lake Travis, the river here, all the way to Mopac, and it goes from Camp Mabry right down here, which is a Texas National Guard military camp, to Lake Austin Boulevard right here. So it encompasses a fair area and it is home to some of the most expensive and exclusive properties in the city of Austin. Let's take a look. Tarrytown is a pretty old neighborhood, one of the original Austin neighborhoods, and it's a pretty tight neighborhood. There are lots of beautiful streets to walk around. It's slightly hilly and gorgeous homes to look at. A lot of modern, contemporary, custom homes, and there's a ton under construction right now. When we go closer to the lake, we're going to find even higher end homes where they have boat houses. Look at this one here. This is a gigantic house, and it has a boathouse on the left hand side, and you can see there is a walkway over the street about 40 feet high that takes you from the main house to the boathouse. Pretty freaking cool. There are some cute little shops and restaurants to dine at in Tarrytown. And if you make your way south over here, over on Lake Austin Boulevard, you'll see this brand new HEB that is our local grocery store, if you're not familiar with it, which, in my opinion, is the best grocery store on the planet. Um, this HEB is amazing. It has a full bar inside of a barbecue restaurant that I hear is really, really good. And it is well laid out and beautiful. They've got an excellent meat and fish counter. Everything that you would really want from HEB is right there, and it's brand new. It's pretty sweet. Down the road on Lake Austin Boulevard are a bunch of restaurants, and there's a cool little bar called Deep Eddy Cabaret, which actually used to be like in the 50s, it was like a strip club with one stripper in it, from what I understand, but it turned into a bar. Deep Eddy Cabaret is the place where Rachel and I had our first date, and it's a dive bar. It's kind of gross, but it's kind of nice at the same time. They've got a really excellent jukebox, and so it was my home base bar, and that's where I took girls back in my 20s for dates. Under Deep Eddy is an incredibly good burger called Pool Burger, and it is extremely delicious. Behind Deep Eddy Cabaret is Deep Eddy, which is a extremely famous spring-fed pool here in the city of Austin. And it stays, I think, 64 degrees year-round. And this is a great place to take your kids because Barton Springs, which is also, I think, the most famous spring-fed pool, um, which is also pretty cold, is hard to get into and out, right? It's pretty deep. This one, as you can see, has a beach area, and if you have like a 2-year-old, they can kind of wade in and they don't, drown, which is great. As we move west from this HEB along Lake Austin Boulevard, on the right side, we've got this gigantic golf course that has been there for many years, and there's a lot of talk on whether or not it's going to sell and then move to some type of development. But Lake Austin then snakes around towards the river, and we come up against a really kind of cool area where some really famous restaurants and coffee shops are. Right here, we've got Hula Hut, which is a gigantic tourist attraction. If you come to Austin for the first time, somebody's going to take you to Hula Hut, where you get mediocre kind of weird Hawaiian Mexican food. And then right next door is Mozart's Coffee Roasters, where you can have so-so coffee, but an amazing view. If we're looking at real estate in Tarrytown, it's generally expensive. If we look at the active homes on the market at the moment, we are looking at properties, about 41 active single family homes in Tarrytown at the moment. The average price per square foot that the homes are going for is around $844 per square foot. The minimum price per square foot, just to give you an idea of the, if it's usually a tear down, if you're buying the minimum, is around $500 a square foot. So relatively pretty expensive. Of those active homes that are on the market right now, we have 7 brand new construction within Tarrytown. Um, each one is relatively large, and the average price per square foot for those homes is around $1,200 per square foot. Take a look at this beautiful new construction. It is on Mountain Laurel Drive. It is around 4,600 square feet, going for $6 million. Its price per square foot is $1,285 per square foot, and it's on about a third of an acre of land, which is a huge piece of land. Now let's take a look at what you can get for lower price per square foot, which is the bottom end. This one, which is on Deer Creek Circle, is going for around $574 per square foot. The total price is $2.1 million. It just came on the market, and it is around 3,600 square feet. It was built in 1972, and it's on a gigantic piece of land at 0.38 acres, which is a lot for this area of town. But you can see that this house hasn't really changed from when it was built, right? It was built in the 70s, and we've got tons of terracotta tile, which I actually like terracotta tile. It's pretty nice. But as you can see, it hasn't been updated much since it was built. You've got a kitchen that is, I don't know what that is. Is that tile? I can't tell. Uh, is that wallpaper on the island? That's so weird. Um, then you've got a ton of carpet and a ton of wooded paneling, which is in 1972 exactly what people wanted. Let's take a look at something that is in the median or average price per square foot for Tarrytown. Check this listing out. It's Bonnie Road. It's around 3,800 square feet. It was built in 1940, so a pretty old house, but it's been updated a ton. It's on about a quarter acre. And this house, as you can see, is really homey and really gorgeous. It's got about 6 bedrooms, which is great for a very large family, especially if 2 people work at home and you need individual offices. But look at these beautiful wood floors. These are probably original to the home. Vaulted ceilings and a really nicely appointed kitchen. The home also sports a sunroom, a butler's pantry. It's really nicely updated, and it looks really pretty and homey. And it's definitely a place where I think you could see yourself living. But this is kind of your average house in Tarrytown. There's a lot of houses that were built in the 1940s, 1950s, 1960s. They've been updated, they've been gutted, and they're beautiful homes. Again, my name is David Israelson. I'm a real estate broker here in the Austin area. My company is called Bedrock Realty, and I am making this video series so you understand a little more about Austin, the different neighborhoods in Austin, and where to live. So if you're interested in looking to find a home, purchase a home, or sell your home, I am available. Please reach out right here at david@bedrockaustin.com, or my phone number is right under there. Reach out anytime. Thanks again for watching, and please check out our other videos whenever you have time.